I definitely think that we could use some skiing there. Terrence wants to go, I know that. Welcome back to American Sunrise. I'm Dr. G. Thanks for joining us. It is time now for today's health news, sponsored by the Wellness Company. Under the microscope today, the evolution of weight loss treatments and how to combat obesity. Surgeons pushing back against the idea that obesity is a personal failure. Medical experts say it is a chronic disease, not a lack of willpower, and that it can be treated. Doctors say treatment options include diet and exercise, weight loss meds, bariatric surgery. They note surgery often provides the most long-term weight loss, yet only a small number of eligible patients ever receive it. The message from surgeons is clear, though. Obesity should be treated like any other medical condition. For more on the health of America, let's bring in the chief scientific officer for the Wellness Company, Dr. Peter McCullough. Dr. McCullough, we are so thankful for your work every single day. I just can't, I have to always start with that. I know I say it all the time. It's redundant at this point, but so thankful for you and your work. And Dr. McCullough, I want to get to the drops because they are really powerful and really a tool for people, especially in their New Year's resolution belt. But first, Dr. McCullough, I have to ask you about this pullback from the mandated vaccines. You're calling this a President Trump boss move. Tell us.
It was the ultimate boss move, and you and I covered it. You know, McCullough Foundation put out an evidence-based comprehensive report October 27th, 2025, linking vaccines to autism. Within 3 weeks, the CDC changes its language on the website saying, you know what, we can't rule it out. Now, within 90 days, Trump orders Jim O'Neill, who's not a doctor, and the current acting director of the CDC, to just trim the vaccine schedule. And the current CDC ACIP panel, which is a new panel, they've done little in the first year. I think there was a degree of impatience here. Trump was listening to the mothers of America. In his Truth Social tweet, he said, listen, this is what mothers wanted. Now the U.S. schedule will be similar to that of the countries in Scandinavia, and there's no threat of recurrence of disease. I think we're going to be fine.
I'll tell you, it's so true. You know, my husband retired from the Senate in 2012, Dr. McCullough, and he did the first study on thimerosal. He commissioned it, and that was his deal. Because I remember these mothers lining up at his door of his Senate office every single day. And this has been going on. I'm telling you, that's why I told you the date, because it's so long that mothers and fathers, I don't know why we're leaving them out of this, have been begging, going to every Capitol building they can get their hands on, begging for changes because they've known for a darn long time exactly what happened to their children. No one would listen until now.
It's so true. You know, I give credit to Children's Health Defense and ICANN and Texas for Vaccine Choice, all the state level organizations. The mothers and fathers knew. And in the McCullough Foundation report, we found the published vignettes on this the most powerful. So there was no convincing evidence that, dismissed the association. And I think with a lesser burden of vaccines on children, we should see a reduced, incidence of allergic and neuropsychiatric diseases.
Let's hope so. Let's really, really hope so. All right, I want to get to these drops because I know a lot of people made New Year's resolutions. I know poor David Brody, he wants to be in this segment so bad so he can talk about how much he wants to lose weight. We got to get him some drops, Dr. McCullough, because these things are amazing. You know, I sit here in the morning, they sit right here on my table, I drop them in my coffee, and I'm telling you what, I feel in control. The food noise is what I call it. Just goes away. For tens of millions of Americans, losing weight and getting in shape is their top New Year's resolution. So this is really a tool in the belt of Americans who want to do that without chemicals from big pharma, without surgery. Tell us.
Yeah, it is a breakthrough. Drop is retatrutide. It's a triple acting GLP-1 receptor agonist. Now it's given topically, like you say, you put it in your coffee. It gives wonderful control over food urges. Patients reliably lose weight, and they don't have the concerns of a prescription injection drug like Ozempic. Now recently, Novo Nordisk yesterday announced that their oral Ozempic pill is out. I've tried prescribing these. I prescribed, by the way, the injectable drugs for 20 years. There's been some oral versions. They're just not well tolerated. There's too much nausea, vomiting, threats of pancreatitis, thyroid problems. The bottom line is we need to go to a safe solution. Wellness Company provides it with Drop.
Yeah, well, absolutely. Tens of millions of Americans, as you know, have tried these GLP-1s. And now it seems to be they're changing all the time. There's so many of them now. People can't keep their minds straight. What sets Drop from the wellness company apart from these, aside from the fact, and here's what I love the most, you don't have to inject it, because those injections are intimidating. They look like a machine gun you have to point at yourself.
Well, true. The injection, once it's in the body, you can't stop it. And for some people, it's just too much. The nausea, vomiting, diarrhea, constipation, it's really, really a problem. With Drop, you can control it. We tell people to start with 10 drops in your coffee or water. You can control the daily dose. It's far more modifiable, flexible. We are not seeing the side effects that we see with the injectables. I'm a doctor. I see patients in the office, so I can prescribe the injectable drugs. And I do for those deep into diabetes and other problems. But for people who want to trim some weight, they want to have control of what's going on, and they want a safe solution, they should look towards Drop from the wellness company.
Do they need to be concerned about side effects with Drop?
I've seen a few side effects. Most of them has been on the high level of dosing, 40 drops or more, occasional heart palpitations, seeing no GI disturbance, no pancreatitis, no serious medical problems.
That's amazing. Dr. Peter McCullough, we always thank you. And to those out there who are so happy about this pullback on the vaccines, this boss move by President Trump, I'll tell you what, Peter McCullough and the Wellness Company have been at the tip of the spear in this fight for a darn long time. And we thank you for it. Thanks for being with us today.
Thank you.
A new year means New Year's resolutions. If you are looking to lose weight, you want to get in better shape, have more energy, you got to have Drop. I've got it right here. Let's see, where's the front? There it is. You just put 5 or 10 little drops in your coffee, look at it, read it, decide what's best for you. Not a gimmick, not a crash diet or a quick fix. It's a daily prescription-free, flavorless liquid peptide supplement. Supports weight management by targeting GLP-1 and other metabolic pathways as well. It works with your own body, not against it. The core ingredient is retatrutide. It's a breakthrough peptide studied for its ability to regulate appetite, improve metabolism, and help the body use energy more effectively. You can find it, it's combined in the bottle with MCT oil and mineral-rich Irish sea moss, and it becomes a powerful tool. It will curb your cravings while gently raising your energy as well. Drop is an investment in you and your health. Use your promo code, here you go, RAV. That'll save you $100, you all, on Drop. Go to twc.health/RAV. Make 2026 your best year ever. Click twc.health/RAV. Start your health reset with Drop from the Wellness Company. Use RAV100. That is your code to save $100 on Drop. All right, coming up. New York State lawmakers are trying to push narrative on the events of January 6th in a new bill. We don't know where it'll end up, actually, but we're going to talk about it next on American Sunrise. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.